rolling, but then the waves came crashing down. Maybe I was too controlling, but I was nearly about to drown. Come on, forgive me, baby, 'cause I need you now. I need all your love, I need all your love. Come back, come back.
something to believe in, rather than being back since 2013. I know that I shouldn't put you on a pedestal, cause everything is great and I need to be more critical, but I'm so sick of watching fake up, staring out the window hands tied. So I'ma bring you summer air to the sky, giving me life in the dead of the night. Yeah, I know you come as you please, still I wait so patiently. Your kiss is so heavenly, you made a pagan believe. Your love is safe with me, I'm done with self-defeating. Your touch is so heavenly, you made a pagan believe. You made a pagan believe. Your touch is so heavenly, your touch is so heavenly. You made a pagan believe.
Stick up.